Hi y'all, welcome home to St. Martin's in the Fields. We're in the chapel here that has recently been wiped down and fumigated. I think you may feel like so many of us do, that life has just gone sideways on us and we're trying to figure out new ways of being in this world we're living in. And so what I want to do is share with you a little bit of a theological perspective from a Bible story we would hear on the Saturday night before Easter. It's the story of the parting of the Red Sea. And a few weeks ago, we had a Lectio Divina class as part of our Lenten series, and we read this and talked about what was the import of this reading. Now it comes from Exodus. It's verses 14:10 to 15:1 if you want to read it and think on it yourself. But what we realized is as we read the story of the sea parting and of the people walking through, there was a time in which the cloud that was before them moved to be behind them, to allow them to walk through the sea safely and to hide them from the Egyptian soldiers who were chasing them. And as we pondered this text together as a group, we realized that God's got our backs. God's got our backs. All of us have that knowledge and that certainty and that hope that God's got our backs, and God will always have our backs, and God will always be present in the midst of whatever we are struggling with. And so I invite you, maybe read this passage, think about what speaks to you in it, think about how it feels to know that God has your back, and live into that reality. Now, in a minute, I'm going to ask us to say the Lord's Prayer together. But before I do that, if you found this helpful, I hope you'll share it with your loved ones, your friends, beyond. And if there's anyone you would like to ask us to pray for, tag their names. Let us know. We'll be paying attention. And we'll be remembering that God's got our backs and God's got your backs too. And now, let us pray together. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those of others. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory. Amen. And friends, just know we love you.